Good morning, Resistance. Joey here on YouTube. A couple things I'm going to do right quick. One is the channel name change that I had mentioned earlier. I've been thinking about that, and honestly, I think I'm going to leave the name as is. Uh, Even though there's a lot of changes going on here, we still need to be resistant. Uh, we still need to stand for what our personal morals are, our line in the sand, so to speak. You know, we need to stand by that. So I think the name will remain as is for now. You know, never know, something may come up and uh, change it around. Uh, I got stuff popping up. Let me close these out. Now, another thing, right quick. I do have a video coming out this weekend. I'm gonna do is kind of a discussion situation type thing that I went through uh, a good bit of last week and a little bit of this week, and it was aggravating. It was anyway. You just have to catch the video if you want to know, because I'll get riled up again sitting here talking about it. And I really don't want to start a Friday morning off like that. Third, uh, Fubar Friday is staying. I'm going to continue that on this new direction. Uh, like I say, there's very, very few prepping videos that I'm going to do. Fubar Friday is not always about prepping. Sometimes it involves a situation that's occurred and you were prepared, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's kind of where that's going to go. Uh, Now, uh, with all that being said, let's go on ahead and jump into Fubar Friday. Uh, Now, what we're going to talk about today is we'll just go ahead and jump on into it. And what there's been a event happen. It's unknown. It's kind of irrelevant, but you and your, I'll say, spouse, partner, significant other, or whatever, you're all you have is y'all are reliant on each other. Now, you are one of these type of people that thinks all snakes are cobras. Kill them all. Uh, Anything if it's a little green wiggly looking thing, he's a cobra. He's dead. If it's a medium sized black looking snake, he's a cobra. He's dead. Anyway, you kill all the snakes you can. You hate them, you despise them, you have nothing to do with them. Even though there are benefits to certain snakes. Now, uh, before I go any further, for the people that's never really watched the Fubar Friday stuff, you won't be able to. Uh, I do in these scenarios. I put things out, and I put mistakes in them. I put problems in them, and it's up to y'all to determine what those problems are, to figure out how to get around them, to correct them, or what you would or would not do in these situations. And I welcome you to leave comments uh, about this and everything. So to the new people, that's what Football Friday is. It's kind of like a mental game, so to speak. So anyway, now you pretty much thought you've eradicated every snake on your property, and your significant other has always thought the same. You know, now your other is on the property doing other work in other places, and you are in the garden. You have a little patch of bush beans, and you're reaching in there and you're picking beans, and you're doing the garden thing, and you're kind of feeling good about yourself. You're not really paying attention. You're just looking at the beans and pulling them, thinking about how these will be good. And you're going to can some and all that stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, you feel the most excruciating pain you've ever felt in your life on your wrist. You yank it out, and there is a small snake attached to your wrist. He has bit you, and it looks, from the best that you can tell, like it's a copperhead, a venomous snake. Now, you shake your hand, the snake comes loose, it slithers off. Uh, you don't understand how this has happened. You've killed every snake there is. You don't know what's going on. Well, so that's what the situation is, people. You've been hit by a toxic snake. Uh, you're in a SHTF event. You're not sure what the toxic snake is. So how do you deal with this now? I mean, what is it that you can do to make sure you don't succumb to a venomous snake bite? I will say that most copperhead snake bites are not life-threatening, but that's not part of the scenario. You don't know that in the scenario. Uh, but just think about what this situation is. And some of the, even though you think you're prepared and you're ready, some of the things that you could do, because in the scenario after the snake bite, you're starting to feel effects of it now, because whether it's your adrenaline is jacked up and it's helping the venom flow more easily, or if it's just you in a panic mode, or what. Uh, Snake bites are a real thing in SHTF situation, people, and it's even more serious during that time than others. It doesn't necessarily have to be a snake bite. Uh, you could live in an area such as I do. Uh, Black widows are very prominent here, and are brown recluse. Uh, they both of those spiders are toxic. They are all over this areas. Uh, there's been many times I've like looked in the bushes and stuff like that, and uh, seen black widows. It's something to watch for. Uh, Toxic snakes around here, they're few and far between. They are in this area a lot, but directly around me, not so much. Simply because I've done one thing. I have never killed any of the black snakes or the king snakes around my properties. I have some around here that are significant size. They are enemies to copperheads. Black snakes will kill copperhead. Uh, so, with that being said, that's today's event. I hope y'all will hang around and listen to some more stuff as it comes out. Uh, and I will, like I say, continue Fubar Friday. Tomorrow video, tomorrow, maybe Sunday, but probably tomorrow. Anyway, the discussion that I was talking about previous. That's what I got for today, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Stay low, stay ready.